Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We're on the Pearl River map and we've got God Mode from Lemon Clan. He's in the Batchat 25T and he's platooned with Bluey and Merry Turn of Day. Batchat 25T, one of the original medium tanks in the game. There was only three nations. There was the French, the Germans and the US. So this is might have been the first, maybe the first medium tank I got at tier 10. Or was that the Object 140? I can't quite remember, but nonetheless the Batchat 25T. Very loved in Claymores at the time when it first came out, and you often got a whole team of Batchats. It's a winning mode. Alright, let's come here to spot the middle, I would suggest, and he's got the Leopard 1 with him. So figures 3 pushing right around, which, to see whether that's a mistake or not, but no support down there for him in case he gets in trouble. Bluey's destroyed the first tank there, but he's lost quite a bit of health, so it's basically there where most of the heavy tanks are. It's a bit dangerous for a medium tank, but see how that turns out. Just looking for spots through the gaps in the town here, but I think the DBV 152 has made it to the sector where he's looking, and he's sort of a different corner. But maybe he'll come around the side here and he'll get a shot through this gap here. Do you see that window that he's aiming at right now? DBV backing up. No, not far enough. Now, looks like the Vickers 3 has lost a bit of health, and yes, we can see the reason why now. There's a Jagdpanzer E100 in front of him somewhere. But God Mode has got some other targets coming up here. That 705A comes forward. Yes, he is. Puts a shot of damage in and gets a critical hit. Second one, and he chooses to go after the 430U with his other shots. But he's got the 705A tracked, and unfortunately that doesn't do any damage, but okay, he's actually picking up some tracking damage assist from the 705A. He goes into reload after he's spotted, now probably by the DBV 152. He's got a nice bit of hard rock between him and the DBV. And he's going to be able to come up here, potentially shoot back, or come and support this Vickers 3 who hasn't been able to move too far since he obviously got whacked by the something like the Jagdpanzer E100. But no E100 seen while he comes along here. In fact, he's coming up quite close to where the Jagdpanzer E100 was, so it looks like he's retreated. Now I think he's got some other tanks in mind. Okay, spotted the Guerrilla 15 is still on the spawn area. He's spotted by the Guerrilla 15, but clearly he's AFK, or maybe hasn't even loaded into the game yet. Get some damage out of that, but did get the kill, but did get some tracking damage there. He goes on the reload, and he spotted an E100, and he's spotted the artillery. You can see he's moving away, in fact both of them on the move. Realised they were spotted, but now he's got a Centurion Action X up ahead of him. He's battling with an E4, so most likely not paying attention to people coming up in the rear, so he puts a shot in. He does react fairly quickly, swings around, he'll put a shot in, which he does, but he gets killed by the E4, I should say. And that brings his damage total up to 3.5k. Chooses not to go into the middle. DBV is also relocated from there, but you can't necessarily trust that it's empty. God Mode coming back to the area he was before, looks like. So I've lost the Vickers. And I've lost the E4, so it's coming down to not a lot of tanks left to defend, but he has got the Leopard 1 and the FE4005, both of whom look like they are full health. So that's a start. But Godmo deciding that there's no point trying to overlook his own cap. It's a bit too defensive. He needs to be on the attack to try and get A, the best results for himself, and B, potentially for his team. Kampfpanzer E07PE coming out. Okay, respot him. Looks like the Leopard 1 not in a position to spot. Oh, there's the object 261's made it into the middle. That's a strange place for an OTB. Puts a shot in, and the Leopard 1 takes him out. There's the Kampfpanzer 07. He's got 4 shots left. He's probably got 1 or 2 in here. If he tracks him, he can get more than 1. He gets lit there, so a bit dangerous now. It just needs to be out of range or out of view until he goes dark, and then he pop up and perhaps put some more damage in. So the Jagdpanzer E100 has been respotted back in his original position, so it's obviously gone away and had a sandwich and come back again. He's starting to pick up some assisted damage here. Now he did get spotted coming to the position, but he's not getting spotted now while he's respotting. He's got a small bush in front of him and a tree that could be knocked down and creating a little bit more camo. He's just coming up here to see whether he's been spotted, and no he hasn't, but as soon as he fires of course he will. And he lines him up, but he's got standard shells here, so he's not at this point getting a sign that he can penetrate. Low front plate, probably the most likely, but it's a small target, and he's going for the reload, going for the heat rounds. And just popping up here, a slightly different location to see whether he can basically put some shots in. And the Jagdpanzer E100 is lining him up. Quite careful here, and oh, okay, go the cupola shot now. So yes, one goes in, and he's seen the Jagdpanzer E100 fire, so time to come in and do the circle of doom. So notice how he's not going auto aim, but oh, first shot fires doesn't penetrate, so he just slides off, and now he can go side on and maybe the rear. And his last shot in. That brings him down to 276. If he had that one shot again, I'm sure this would have been a dead E100 now. Unfortunately, while Artie hits him, it doesn't take a lot of damage away, so he's left and still dangerous. The second Artie's done some damage too, but also fairly insignificant, so God Mode has to basically get back under cover while he's reloading. Always what you need for an auto loader. Now it's just coming along, looking for any opportunity possible to win this game. He's going to leave that Jagdpanzer E100 there, and potentially he's going to respot tanks. Oh, look, the Batchat Artie's coming here to attack his team's Batchat Artie. That is really weird. Oh, he's found the Kampfpanzer 07, and he just dodges around, but for some reason the Kampfpanzer doesn't shoot back at him. So that's just very strange. Oh, he takes a hit from the E100 on his tracks. That is unfortunate for the E100 driver, but this is the end of him. I would suggest he's going to get knocked out in one shot coming up. No, not that one. That bounced. And he's got one more, which he does get the kill. And now he's got the Batchat Artie running away, and he gets the kill there. So all of a sudden, God Mode has 3 kills. And he's just a fraction under 7k of damage now. And what we've got remaining is the Jagdpanzer E100, which is seen and gotten down to one shottable, and an E100 who hasn't been seen for a little while. He's got a lot of hit points apparently, but Won't know until you actually see him exactly how many he's got left. So, God mode going in search of either of those two. Now it's making a big circle here. Doesn't quite know whether either of them are coming up to his gap area. So it's taking a bit of a risk here, charging along at full speed. Oh, spotted the U100, Panzer that is, and he gets spotted in return, so he's got to be very careful here. Doesn't want to lose any health if you can help it. He has to wait till he goes dark. She's about to do it, yes and yes, and gets spotted in return. Now he can get one shot kill for this E100. And he can get lower plate. Yes, he does. So that now leaves just one tank standing against him. He's the last tank on his side, so he needs to make this count. So coming back to the cap area where you can perhaps find the 100 hiding behind buildings. Still 3 minutes to go, so plenty of time. We've still got plenty of shells left. Makes a big circle around to get to where the E100 was last seen. So it's got great mobility from the Batchat, getting up to 70 kilometers an hour. Very good for a medium tank. But not getting any sign. And now we're down into 2.5 minutes. No, still nothing. Coming back to revisit where he was before. Perhaps didn't quite get into the nooks and crannies. Just flies across the paddies here. Okay, he's going to come around here behind the camp area. Oh, and there he is. Okay, spotted. And, oh, it looks like he's AFK. So, fires one shot in. Second, third, and fourth coming up, and leaves him on 807. Now he's got to reload. Now, there's 52 seconds left. It takes about 40 seconds for the Batchat auto-loader to reload. And it's got to get around 3 shells into the 100 before the time goes up. So this is going to be close to the wire. About reloaded, 30 seconds to go. Should just make this, I would think, maybe 10 seconds to go to finish. Here it is loading. 1 shot in, 2 shots in. He'll need the 3rd shot, 16 seconds to go, 15 seconds. That's the kill. That's amazing. 9.5k of damage and another 1700 of assistance. Let's go and look at how that worked out. 9.5k of damage as we saw, 5 kills, and actually 1.9k of assisted damage there, so magnificent result there. High caliber award, it's tank sniper, and we've got the well-earned collar bun-ups medal. That's the ace tanker badge as well, so let's have a look at the team score to get these experience. 1585 base experience, tier 10, that is just absolutely fabulous. Mary coming in third place, and Blue coming in, yeah, not too bad. I mean, I think looks like it got just over 1 clip out, but unfortunately, yep, overwhelmed in the centre there. But definitely a great carry there by God Mode. The Kampfpanzer 07 that he knocked off at the end, 4.9k, so good result there for that player. And the VK that we didn't see doing 4.4, the rest of them doing, you know, the one with 3.2 being the DBV. But this is all about God Mode's game. So let's see how he came out financially as well. So he ended up firing 30 shots and manages to get every single shot to hit, which we saw, a few bounces, so 26 penetrations out of that. Still excellent shooting. And yes, platoon bonus always welcome there, and also reward for completing missions. That's gave him a nice earnings total, and he did use a mix of ammunition, so not a lot in terms of consumables as well, even though he was running food, so must have had some prepaid consumables there as well. So very tidy profit at tier 10 of 148k, which is not to be seized at, and it looks like the best result there in the bat chat for God Mode. But anyway, thanks very much for supplying the content. Excellent game to watch, and found it a very good game to call. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're watching as any other person and you're enjoying it, hopefully give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's an option for you. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.